10 News Midday continues in high definition.
Bob Schulteis joins me today from the University of Missouri Extension. Bob, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Always like having you here. And you're here to talk about something that is very important for people in the more rural communities.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're going to talk about water testing today because as you look at the samples here, you'll see that there are some there that you probably wouldn't drink because they look like they might have something in them. Wow. But the ones that look cleared aren't necessarily safe either. The ones, what we're concerned about is coliform bacteria, which is found in 1/3 to 1/2 of the wells, private wells out in the counties, rural counties.
So that's a good percentage.
It's
not just,
that's
1 out of 100. That's almost half.
That's almost half, yes.
Now, how can I start by testing my water?
Well, what you can do is pick up a sample bottle like this from the county health department and ask them when the courier truck leaves for the lab, because they want to pull the sample that morning and make sure that it gets on the truck back to the lab that day. And because this sample really needs to be tested within about 24 hours of when it's pulled.
And so timing is
really important for that. You want to keep the sample cool, keep it dark when you take it back to them. That will preserve the sample best. And then within about a week, they will mail you the results back, and it will tell you whether it's either satisfactory to drink or unsatisfactory to drink.
So it's either going to be one or the other.
One or the other.
If it's unsatisfactory, what do I do then?
If it's unsatisfactory, then one of the easiest ways to help remedy that problem, or the first thing to try that's also the least expensive, is using a prescribed amount of bleach, just ordinary laundry bleach, putting it down the well, circulating it through the plumbing system, and letting it set for a minimum of 4 hours in the plumbing system to kill off any bacteria that are there. And then you flush the system out, and then come back and retest the system 7 to 10 days later after any residual chlorine has left the system.
And hopefully that takes care of it.
That takes care of it. And if it doesn't, it could be related to some things like failing septic systems, which might be close to the well. Any wells that were drilled prior to 1987 are especially at risk because there were no regulations on how those wells were drilled. They may not have enough casing in them. Anytime that we see heavy rainfall going into sinkholes or flushing down gravel streams, that can also be a problem. Or if you ever open up the plumbing system of your house to repair a faucet or fix some pipe or something like that, it's a way to introduce bacteria.
And very quickly, where can people find more information on this?
They can get more information on our website at extension.missouri, spelled out, .edu/Webster, or they can call my office at 859-2044 in Marshfield.
Perfect, Bob. I appreciate it.